Hey guys, what's going on? It's Bill Moore back in the hot seat once again for you guys. Now I have another fresh pod to review that was sent to me from my friend Tony Sherwood. Make sure you check out his Facebook group. It's called Pepper Tea Sherwoods and Chili Heads. Now the one we're going to be doing today is this big beautiful thing. This is Sherwood's Trinidad Scorpion Butch Tea crossed with a brown Congo. Now this is an F3. So of course it's still unstable, but really nice looking pod, pretty big size. Now once again crossed with a Trinidad Scorpion Butch Tea. That is a Butch Taylor's previous world record holding pepper. That is his strain of that particular the Trinidad Scorpion, and also crossed with a brown Congo. There's a picture of one that I reviewed for Ed Curry back in November of 2013. That was a huge pod. Now the brown Congo probably is around 500,000 Scoville units. It just blasts the tongue with heat. It's got a very stingy habanero type burn, very earthy tasting type of pod. And then of course you've got the delicious Butch Tea Scorpion pepper if you like floral tasting peppers. So anyway, this is crossed with both of those. So let's just get right into this and see what we have here. So I don't know how hot this is going to be, but hopefully it's got a pretty good flavor to it. I don't have the stem on this one, so I can hold it like this and show you guys what it looks like. Here we go. Cut that one pretty good. It's real nice and fresh. Just getting just a little bit slightly soft, so it needs to be done now. Wow, this one's got some. Now you don't get that. To me, this one you're not getting that real sharp, pungent Chinense super hot aroma. Man, this is full of placenta. Actually, it has a very nice smell to it. So maybe the scent, maybe it's picking up a lot of the taking on the Congo brown. Yeah, it definitely has some oil in here. It looks a little oily in there. All right. Well, let's just go ahead and get into this. Got a lot of meaty placenta in there. But here we go. I'm going to taste a little bit of it, like down here at the bottom first. Wow. Now that's got a great flavor to it. It seems kind of sweet. Now it's starting to really get hot, but I like to do it that way in the beginning, without getting all that placenta and the seeds, just to get the flavor. Now, when I get into the rest of this, it's probably going to take on a little bit more of a bitter flavor, but I like the flavor on it. Actually, it seems kind of bell pepperish, like kind of grassy in a way. It's crunchy. Okay, very much like a bell pepper to me so far. Let's just go for it. Mm. Okay, that's exactly what I thought it was going to taste like. As you get into more of that placenta and all the seeds at once, you get a little bit more of that bitterness. But that's why I'm going to start really tasting the ends of the pods first, no matter how hot or how mild it is, just to really try to get the flavor of it first. So that lets me know that it is a very good tasting pod. Just like a habanero. So far this is like a strong habanero burn, very similar to the Congo brown from what I remember. So it pretty much blasts the tongue quite a bit. So far it's not terrible. It's got a nice, rich, earthy type flavor, very bell pepper like to me. It didn't have that strong chinense vapor fumes aroma or floral type aroma to it. So probably taking on a lot more of the characteristics in flavor and aroma to the Congo brown, definitely. But it gets towards not only the stingy part on the tongue, but you've also got that dragon's breath. You've got that oven type heat, not nearly as much as a million plus, super hot pod does, but a little bit of both. So it's got kind of that combination of that stingy habanero along with the oven type deep heat of a super hot, but just on a little bit milder level. So you've got a little bit of both going on. Aftertaste is pretty good. It's not bitter. It's definitely not floral tasting. Just a little bit of bitterness there, from the seeds probably and all that placenta at once. But a very good tasting pepper. I think this would really complement a lot of stir-fry dishes and noodle dishes. So you've got something with some heat, but also you've got something with some flavor as well. Whew. Yeah, I like that one. That's a really good tasting pepper, Tony. Heat to me, I don't know, I'm just guessing, but I'd say probably, possibly 5 to 800,000, somewhere in there, probably. Doesn't have that attacking the throat, doesn't have that throbbing, deep, hot coal like a burn on it, like a million plus pod is going to have. But it's hot. You get a stingy burn all over the mouth, tip of the tongue, the whole tongue underneath, and then you've got kind of that nice oven type heat, but on a little bit lower level all over the mouth. Whew, okay. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be, so thank goodness for that. Now I'm kind of anxious to see how this one compares. I don't think to the Concord Naga that I'm going to be reviewing for my friend. That is a cross between a chocolate Scotch bonnet and a black Naga. I heard it has a really good flavor to it. So I'm going to review one whole for you guys and put that on my channel as well. See how this compares in flavor and heat to that, because they're both big, gigantic brown pods. Okay, it's coming down a little bit. A very good burn. Very manageable. As you can tell, I've talked quite a bit, so I'm able to handle this. Not at that crazy level. Endorphin rush is really very, very low on this one. When it gets super hot, as you see, then I really get the tingling in my feet and arms and legs, ringing ears, just kind of a spaced out feeling. But this one is not quite at that level. But great pod, Tony. Once again, everybody, that was Tony Sherwood's Trinidad Scorpion Butch Tea cross with the black or the brown Congo, and that is an F3. Pretty much gone now, just a little bit on the tongue. Great aftertaste, nothing too bitter or nasty or floral. So that is about it on that. So Tony, thank you very much for sending that one. I do appreciate it. And everybody, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more fresh pod reviews and a lot more hot sauce reviews. And appreciate you guys watching. So until next time, enjoy the burn. We'll see you guys later.